And good morning, I'm Tracy Sinclair, and we are just getting ready for the Great Alaska ShakeOut. Now, if you aren't familiar with this, 10/16 on 10/16, we will actually be watching people practice their duck, cover, and hold on. Now, Alaska experiences 50 to 100 earthquakes every day. So this is something that we need to practice. Of course, many of us have experienced those really strong earthquakes of 7.0 and higher, where it's frightening. So we are actually live at a school at Denali Montessori School, and they're getting ready to participate in the Great Alaska ShakeOut. So we're going to be joining in. Our shot kind of freezes every once in a while, but this is how this actually works. At 10/16, so we have about a minute, we will be doing duck, cover, and hold on. Everybody gets the same notification. There is not an alert that goes out, but thousands of Alaskans are participating in this. Those 50 to 100 earthquakes daily in Alaska account for about 11% of the world's earthquakes overall. So just to be prepared, oh, my shot went away. There we go. It came back very quickly. So again, at about 10/16, so we're expecting that within a minute, we are going to do a duck, cover, and hold on drill. This is what you're supposed to do in an earthquake. The second type, we have, of course, falling items, falling objects. When you get those powerful earthquakes like a 6.8 to an 8.0, as we've all experienced, many of us here in South Central, really a lot of things can fall. You want to protect your head, you want to cover your head, which means you get under something solid, you protect your head, you get away from windows. This is how you do the duck, cover, and hold drills. So the Great Alaska ShakeOut, there we go. Kids are moving. Very good.
From being knocked down, and also allows you to stay low and find a shelter if nearby. If you are using a wheeled mobility device, lock your wheels. If you cannot get down to the ground, sit down. Cover your head and neck with one arm and hand. If a sturdy table or desk is nearby, crawl underneath it for shelter if possible. If no shelter is nearby, crawl next to an interior wall away from windows. Stay on your knees. Bend over to protect vital organs. If seated, cover your head and neck with both arms as possible. Hold on until the shaking stops. Under shelter, hold on to it with one hand. Be ready to move with your shelter if it shifts. No shelter, hold on with your head and neck with both arms and hands. Shaking, now we're going to pretend that shaking has stopped. Look around for any items that may have fallen, which may be in your path, and be careful to begin moving. Be ready for aftershocks. Remember, this was just a drill. Please look to your teachers to see if they have any further directions for you. Thank you so much for participating in our Great Alaska ShakeOut earthquake drill today.
And very good. That was the Great Alaska ShakeOut drill. And as you heard, this is what you should do when there is an earthquake. You want to get under something. You want to drop, cover, and hold. And the reason we practice is that then your body is in tune to it when there is an actual emergency and it's not a surprise. You've done this before. I mentioned before, Alaska has a lot of earthquakes, 50 to 100 earthquakes a day, many at least averaging about 2 to 3 or 1 7.0 or higher every 2 years. We've experienced a number of those in the last couple of years, particularly in Southwest Alaska. So we have been seeing these strong earthquakes. This is something good to practice. We want to thank Denali Montessori for letting us come in and be with them during their Great Alaska ShakeOut duck, cover, and hold drill. They did a great job, and we hope you did participate as well, and you got a chance to just practice that so that when the next earthquake strikes, because we're in Alaska, we know there will be another strong earthquake. When that hits, that we know what to do, we know how to protect ourselves. Duck, cover, and hold on. If you can't get under cover, protect your head and neck. Those are the two most vital areas that you want to protect in an earthquake. Thank you so much for joining, and we do have a crew on scene. They're going to follow up on what happened during the Great Alaska ShakeOut today.